Producer.
I was dancing already.
Fantastic.
All right, now, excuse me, music is the food for the soul. And in the spirit of Eid El Kabir, we bring you modern Islamic music by Islamic Afro hip-hop artist Lawal, by the guessing popularly known as Laweezy. Laweezy, nice to see you.
Thank you.
All right, really good. Well, the aim of this genre of Islamic music is to inspire, entertain people, and send a message of peace, love, unity, and hope to the world. Let's tell you more about Laweezy. He has carved a niche for himself, and he joins us now. You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
And Bakar Salah to you.
Thank you.
Tell us about your kind of music.
Well, my kind of music, like, you know, we always know it to be Islamic Afro hip hop. So these, you know, trying to infuse Islamic content into Afro genre. Because as a Muslim, in the Muslim industry, we have our normal, you know, the Yoruba thing, talking about the music. So I think, okay, what other thing can I do to, like, bring in a new genre? So I try to, like, you know, bring in a new narrative, like, let me do an Afro hip hop thing with Islamic, you know, content. And ever since I started it, so the world enjoy it.
Wonderful. Now, how are Nigerians accepting this new genre of music that you are bringing on board? Because we don't seem to see the Islamic songs out there as much as those from, you know, Asia, those from Saudi Arabia and all of that, the new music, new kind of music. How are Nigerians accepting it?
Well, it's going on massive because, you know, social media is a thing that people can't do without. So talking about the Muslim songs in other words, people get to listen to them on social media and all those things. So they are waiting for who is going to start this.
What is new coming? What is new coming from
that
Africa?
That is the narrative
Nigeria?
I try to bring in because if we have the Yoruba Muslim song, okay, let's have other things to listen to. Let's give them the same feel they are expecting from, you know, those who are doing outside there. So when we started it, it's like, wow, thank you for giving us this. So it's going on fine.
What about the older generation of Muslims in Nigeria? Of course, you know, Nigeria is a religious country now. Sure. As catchy as this may seem for us, even for the younger Muslim generation, what about the older generation of Muslims? How are they receiving your music?
Well, I would say through the content, they are enjoying it because Muslim is a very conservative religion, and you have to be conscious of anything you are doing. You can't just start singing and using any words like that. You have to go in line with the Hadith, the Sunnah, and the Quran. So if you can pick some words from the Quran, from the Hadith, bring it together, make it a song, and they are enjoying something positive from it. So it's going fine. They don't have problem with that. So what they will advise is don't go out of Muslim context. Just make sure whatever you are doing, you are being guided and give us right.
All right. Now, there's a lot of talk about the significance of Salah at a time like this and all of that. And a lot of Muslims are performing the Hajj right now. Yeah. Now, using all of these in the music to transform the lives, the unity of the country, love, peace, like you, how do you go about writing, you know, lyrics for that purpose?
You know, as we all know that Eid al-Adha, talking about Salah, you know, commemorates the willingness of Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam, talking about Abraham, the willingness of him trying to, like, obey Allah's command to sacrifice his only son, you know, for what Allah commanded him to do. So we just try to, like, you know, let people know that if Prophet Ibrahim can, like, obey his Lord, that, okay, this is what he wants me to do, okay? And Allah bestowed his mercy on us too, through what Abraham did. So that's why we are having this celebration today. So now, if we are bringing a message out, we have to preach, you know, peace, love, obedience, and all. So you call your son, like, okay, we are celebrating today. Why are we celebrating? So we are celebrating because Prophet Ibrahim obeys his Lord's command, and so you have to be obedient child too. either your parents or anybody out there. So the music we are going to pass or the message we are going to pass is going to be based on maybe obedience, love, and
And peace and so
yes, peace. Thank you.
What's your plan for the future for your music?
Well, I'm trying to inspire the young generation out there and to let them know you can be whatever you want to be and achieve anything you want to achieve. So far you put in hard work and you work smart also. So my plan is to dish out more Islamic content, do more good video, and let the kids know that okay, from music you can learn one or two things which is of positive, and then live your life right.
What song will you sing for us on a Salah day like this that we're going to enjoy? You should be able to freestyle something for us and for Nigerians as well.
Okay, I would say let me do a song which goes like
Okay.
Together in the dunya, Ya Allah has made us one. Together in this dunya, we must come together as one. Together in this dunya, Ya Allah has made us one. Together in this dunya, we must come together as one. Assalamu alaikum, dear brothers and sisters. Life is full of benefits, it's full of glitters, it's full of pain, sorrows of all kind. Life is full of unity. You gotta love one and all. So we just like to try to do the lyrics and
Together in this
Well
dunya.
done.
yes,
That's
yeah,
wonderful.
Well done, well done, well done. And talking about your music, have you always been singing this particular kind of Islamic songs, or were you singing something else before now?
Well, I started as being a secular artist from switching to doing Islamic. So I just feel there's a gap that I need to fill. So that's why I'm doing it.
What inspired that switch from the secular to religious?
It's just on the day that I tweeted at the radio station to play me a Muslim song. They said that they don't have the style they can play. Talking about they don't play Yoruba song. You understand? So I was like, if you don't want to play Yoruba song,
Let me give you my own kind of
other,
music.
so when we started doing it and we have airplay and all those things, so it's going on fine.
You've seen yourself living Islamic, as in you even find yourself in secular world, but projecting Islam.
Islam, thank you. Yeah, sure.
Fantastic,
That's
fantastic.
fine. So, talking about influence on younger people before we round off now, how much of influence are you having? Are you able to measure the kind of influence you're having on young people using your music?
Of course, yes. There is a lot of reviews that is coming in, majorly from the parents. Because if Muslim parents say they don't want their children to listen to, secular songs, but we are trying to because what I do is I do covers aside my own thinking. So if you see any, a single out there and you are trying to convert it to Islamic content, they will drop the one they don't want to listen to and embrace the one I covered. So the influence is, more of positive. And the reviews from the parents is something that is inspiring because they will tell you, thank you for giving our children an alternative. We don't want them to listen to this, but we are giving us in another way. So the reviews is, 100, and the influence, I would say, is positive.
Wow.
Lawizi, you're such an inspiration to listen to. So this is really awesome. So we thank you for all that you've done, all that you've said. We wish you well. It's such a refreshing change now.
It's a good one.
A great one.
Very nice one.
For a youth.
And that is why we're going to end with one of his songs so that everyone at home now can dance to a wonderful song. But we thank you for coming on the program
Thank you
today.
for having me.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Lawizi
All right.
there.
All right, we're going to end with Lawizi's song, but before the song plays to the end, let us let you know that the views and reaction of our resource persons on the topics discussed today are their views and have no connection with TVC News.
Thank you so much for watching. You can keep up with us on social media using the hashtag TVC Breakfast.
Well, let's do this again tomorrow as we leave you with Lawizi's songs. Stay with us. That's really nice.
I've been around the world, yeah. Your blessings all I see, your mercy's all I see, your blessings all I see. I put my trust in only you, yeah Allah. Your blessings all I see, your mercy's all I see, your blessings all I see, your blessings all I see, your mercy's all I see. Muhammad, peace and blessings to the noble prophet.